What I said, I made the bed with her phone in it, she says.
Oh, really?
What happened?
I'm like looking for my phone and I'm like, where is it? Because it was plugged in on the side of the bed. And then I look and I'm like, okay, I can't find it. So then I had to take my Apple Watch and I'm like, what is it? And I hear ding, 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 ding.
See what happens? I make the bed and she leaves her phone in the bed.
So let me ask you something. Did you make the bed because you were the last one up?
Yes.
Was I the last one up?
Yes, I was in the shower.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
If you don't make your bed,
You're lazy.
you're lazy.
Fuck.
AF.
He said it.
I didn't say it.
I don't know if we can swear on YouTube.
I think
In the
once,
first, after 15 seconds.
As
I think once in a while it's okay. You can't overdo it, but I don't think we'll overdo it. Okay. So you kept your rule. That's the rule of the house.
The bed's always made. If you show up in someone's house and their bed isn't made, you know.
Yeah.
You remember I had all the pillows and all that
Oh,
craziness?
Yes.
We got rid of a lot of the pillows,
You
but we
did.
still have quite a few.
You had a lot of pillows, yeah.
See what I've been eating after training?
Oh,
Angel
nice.
food cake. So new labels, so new packaging coming. So instead of this,
Okay.
it's gonna look like this. So
Oh, I like it.
yeah, but it's gonna be, so that's kind of it's gonna be a taller canister.
Okay.
But we're doing more of a cleaner look with the brand.
I like it. I like it.
So we're just kind of reviewing some stuff this morning with that, and
Let me ask you something. When you do something like new labels, that you actually have some, like people helping you with, data and stuff like that.
you have to do compliance, and you have to. We did kind of like focus groups on like opinions on like what like feedback.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
ideally, what we're trying to do is, if you notice, we kind of incorporated this crown in. So the 4 crowns. I obviously have the clothing, and I have a lot of branding now related to 4 crowns, because each tip of the crown, there's 4 tips, right, of the crown that I have, and each tip is a different story of my journey. So although that's not like, obviously I started a supplement brand because of my bodybuilding background and like sports nutrition, but now I'm trying to really branch off, and what I've realized now is being retired, that 4 crowns is still the symbol of like all the achievements, but I'm trying to go higher than the crown victories, because you transition in life.
Yeah, yeah.
And now if you look at my demographic of people, I feel like a lot of people are younger and they followed it, got married, had kids, graduated into real life situations, and now they're finding themselves at 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 coming back to, wow, I want to get in better shape. Jay Cutler's still here. How is he handling 50 plus?
I like that.
So there's a lot of the bodybuilding thing, like we always talked about, is a lifestyle. It's a journey. We have obstacles. We just sat before this film came on and talked about adversity in life, right? And kicking yourself when you're down. And 2011, I went through the hardest transition of my life because of I had a whole career, personal life change. We talked about the dog dying, whatnot. And listen, Angie's gone through the same. I mean, she's, gone through her, like trying to, okay, what am I going to do after my career? I mean, she was a paralegal to, yeah, I mean, she worked for Toys R Us, and then,
Oh, wow.
then she worked in, in nightlife, then graduated to, day clubs. And then now she's working in accounting pretty much, I mean, on a daily basis. So
That's the kind of thing that everyone goes through, but nobody ever talks about. You notice that? Like, unless you're really close to someone, you don't.
You know why? Because we live in a social media world, and you only see people's highlight reels on social media. That's why I feel like the more you dip into, we don't want to title a video like "This is really bad," like my life's falling apart.
I think we'd get a lot of views.
No, but the real, like, running into situations, being honest about people, like, the devastating time we just went through with the loss of Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's, like, it was life-changing for us, just because, like, those are our kids.
Yeah.
And now look at how blessed we are. Look at these babies over here sitting. And, she's adapted now, and he's accepted her, and like we talk about this. I don't think there's a day we don't go by that we sit here and talk about how blessed we are to have these dogs.
A lot of love.
Of course, that's what they do.
Will you turn that down because it's going to make that noise?
I can't imagine my life without dogs. You know, you come home and there's nobody coming to greet you or happy to see you.
Well, I mean, listen, you have 4 children, right?
Yeah.
That are now grown.
Yeah.
So those kids graduate from
They have their own life.
childhood to their
Grown-ups
own
now.
life.
Yeah.
And you probably have some memories.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, dude, it's just yesterday, man. I remember those little.
Yeah.
I remember them at the appearances. Like,
Yeah, you know,
hey,
6.
meet my little kid. Let me show me he had abs at 4 years
Yeah,
old. You
yeah.
know.
I'm so glad we got him, to be honest with you. I don't think my life would have been the same without him. So I'm glad, you know, and they're all doing well now. They're all like good grown-ups, so I think we did a good job.
But everything is a memory, and I mean, it's something we talk about all the time. Is like we
Yeah.
all go through, like obviously life, and
yeah,
here's the fake bacon, by the way, Dave.
I love that. Fake bacon.
So usually what I do before I do my cardio in the morning, which I still do my 20 minutes, we get up and walk the dogs together now every day.
It's nice this morning. You see
Yeah,
it?
so we usually get up and try to get the dogs out by 7:30,
Really?
and we walk them the full neighborhood. And you know, Capone, I told you, didn't walk for a long time after Daisy passed.
He didn't want to.
He just was depressed.
Yeah, yeah.
So now he's
Back.
Oh, he's back. He's so back. And
That's because of her.
Yes.
yeah, so anyone out there that loses a pet,
I would say this, that the sad part of the situation is I felt guilty because a lot of our friends that have pets that have, you know, a companion, they're like, you have to get a new dog right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Because they're going to go through a depression.
Yep, yep.
And thank you, Noy and Matt, Dr. Matt, for helping us with Capone, because they said when Daisy passes, make sure you bring him with there so they understand that they're not alive anymore, because they sit there waiting for them and
Yeah.
they get depressed.
They look for them. Yeah.
But bringing her home, at first he was like, what is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
I was
But then-
sad, you know,
Yeah,
because
but then he brought, like, it's so true, it brought a pep in his step. It took him a little bit, like a couple months to really adjust.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be cheating on Daisy.
No.
Yeah.
And now, like, he'll lay with her. He gets concerned if somebody's like.
like, you know, did he ever really bark when you came through the door? Not really, right?
But now he does because he's protecting her.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah.
protective of
And the
her.
cool thing, I was trying to find it while you guys were talking, but I sent it to Noy. It says that when you have a dog, it's a known fact. Scientists say that it opens up neural pathways that humans cannot. Because you know, when you have a kid
Yeah.
or people you are combative and you get angry or whatever, dogs don't. So it opens up this side of you of empathy that
I
a
believe
kid
that.
wouldn't do.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I believe it because they're always happy to see you.
Ah,
Always. You go out the door for 2 seconds and they're
it's
like,
I know, it's always a party. Doesn't matter how long you leave.
no.
5 minutes or 5 hours.
And
it's
I
a
taught
party.
her now how to do kisses in Spanish. So she'll like come and attack you. You can ask Jay. She'll come running full force and like just attack you with kisses. So now she does it. And I say it to her in Spanish. She'll be like,
She's so pretty.
hi, Nick.
Okay, let's go. Let's start walking.
Okay.
And we'll catch up a little bit, and then we're
All
good
right,
to go.
all right.
Okay. All right,
I
let's
pushed the button at the right time this time.
tell everyone what happened.
So last time we filmed, I don't know what happened. For a couple of exercise, I actually filmed the in-between parts and not the actual exercise. I apologize, people, for doing that. I made a note in the video, and you know what? Because I wrote that note, nobody said anything in the comments. I noticed because I already told them. So
Well, it's not like they haven't seen it before.
I know, but it's terrible. I can't believe I did that. I don't know. I mean, anyway, sorry about that.
Well, we're back. Everyone keeps asking for jaywalking.
I know. It's still their favorite, I think.
You know, I was just saying to Angie, because we have to take the trip to Boston the end of October. We always do that Halloween
Oh,
stuff.
yes, that's right.
So my show falls on the 25th of October in Boston.
Okay.
So if we're going to fly in there a little early, but we'll probably stay a little after,
Yeah.
obviously to see the family. But we want to continue to do all the Halloween
It's
stuff.
like a tradition now.
Yeah. Everyone keeps asking me, "Are you going to go to Salem?"
Salem, yeah.
and I have to be careful with Angie because she gets super excited
Yeah.
about going to these things.
Of
and
course.
wants to commit early. She's like, "Do we need to get tickets now?" I'm like, "We can't get tickets because I don't want to." Let's turn. There's a bunch of cars in the street.
Okay.
Yeah. So we always look forward to that time of year. You know how you have like every year I would look forward to like, okay, the Olympia, and then we compete, and then the photo, like even the photo shoots. Like this would be the time, Dave, that we would be in Milos's gym in Fullerton doing the shoots, or in Metrics gym. Man, Club Metrics, huh?
Oh, I love that gym.
Dude, you know what's crazy? When I moved there in '99 to Liso Viejo, and I remember Mike Canberra took me, he's like, "This is a gym you're gonna train at." And I had been there before since like I did the shoots in '95, '96, you know, for Flex.
At Metrics?
Yeah, I remember, like, so I shot there back in '90 after I won the Nationals.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But dude, no gym in the East Coast had a garage door
Yeah.
that opened and that air came in, especially being that close to the ocean.
Oh,
Do you remember? Like the aura was so. It's like Gold's Venice. We talk about that, you know. But the aura of that gym, Dave,
yeah.
was amazing.
With all the pinks, the pink benches. Remember
Were they
that?
pink or were they like red?
Reddish pink.
Okay.
Yeah. More pink than red.
Okay. So that was what was cool about, you know, the difference of being in California versus you know, East Coast. And
Of
that's,
course.
I never imagined training in a gym that had air coming through it. It was always, you know, either heat or air conditioning, and the weather never really participated
Of course.
to be able to be in that environment. But the motivation, man, and I always wondered, I think people's very common question is, I think this is happening in Miami now because Miami's such a hot spot with young kids.
Yeah.
Do people work?
I know. Doesn't seem like it, huh?
Did you ever think about that at Venice when you went to Venice on those days? And like you used to call me and be like, dude, the gym was so packed today.
Oh, yeah.
What do you feel is the busiest day in the gym? I mean, most gyms Monday nights are the busiest.
Not at
But-
Gold. It was busy all the time.
Yeah, but what was there a particular day? Is Saturday busier? Is Friday?
It was a
Is-
different crowd.
Did you
The
notice?
weekend?
Yeah, did you notice on Fridays if like people came to town for the weekend,
Yeah.
they would all come train in the morning or?
That's what I mean. It was like the everyday crowd during the week. And on the weekend, it would be different people. And the same thing as during the day. You have the day crowd and the evening crowd. It's never the same. I noticed that. Yeah.
You know what I think for people always question about with their routines. There's two major things that people ask me is they want to know how many reps you train with, number one, and what time do you actually work out.
Yeah.
Those are two things that I feel people seem to question because they're not sure like if one is better than the other.
Right.
And I always say, that's why I say the broad range, 8 to 12 repetitions.
Yeah.
And then I say, you know, I got my biggest, like I was best workouts after 4 meals, but when I was trying to get leaner after my first meal was always the best.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But for most people who have a 9-to-5 job, they're kind of stuck.
Yes.
You know, they can't really.
Well, most people get up and they want to get their workouts done early in the morning. And I feel like sometimes like when I'm dealing with a person that's under a lot of stress and they're like, my schedule's too busy and this and that, I feel like they're like, it's almost like, I got to get it done, so I'm just going to train before work.
Yeah.
Instead of having the structure of, you know, once you fall and you adapt to it, you love it, right?
Yeah.
And then it becomes like, you can't wait for your workout. I mean, I remember getting up at 4 in the morning. Back in '95, I was driving out to Billerica to train, and I would get up at 4 because I would train at 7.
Wow.
But I had to drive 45 minutes to get there.
Wow.
So I had to get up in the morning, cook my breakfast, eat, get a meal together for after training, and drive out there, be ready to train, and then I'd sit at the juice bar, and I'd have my shake and whatever, and then I would drive home again, and I was home by like, say like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I was
Wow.
already done with my workout for the day. But dude, I would literally go to bed at like 8, 9, like, oh my God, I can't wait to
Anxious.
get up in the morning and get this workout in.
Yeah.
That's how motivated I was. That's the only thing I truly miss about being younger
Yeah.
and hungry for
Yeah.
the process and the gain. Because
I
back then you used to see gains every single week.
know.
Like you watch your arms and your bench would go up, and you know, I remember the quads would just start getting more developed. And then I remember, you know, dieting down for the first time after teen, you know, not necessarily teen nationals, I didn't really have the cuts, but for the tournament of champions, I remember waking up at the Marriott Hotel right in Marina Del Rey, and I remember looking at my legs. I think I woke Carrie up at the time like, yo, look at how cut my legs are. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
For the
That's
first
great.
time I saw striations in my quads after I sucked that water out, you know?
That's great.
I took a Diazide and I just, it's crazy.
It's great when you
to
look at yourself and you're like
I look
amazing
like this.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's a great
You know,
feeling.
you competed in shows. Remember waking
Yeah.
up and I'm like, how do you look? And you're like, dude, like,
Oh,
you know, and you start getting this, like you start
Yeah.
getting that cut here.
Yeah.
And the shoulders start rounding and
there's no better feeling than amazing yourself. Like surprising yourself. Like, I can't believe it's me,
yeah.
you know?
See, you miss it now, don't you?
I do.
We'll get you back on stage someday, dude.
I hope.
Once you get healthy, and
I hope.
I mean, you just had an injury, so tell people like
Yeah,
you were
just,
training and tweaked your back.
I tweaked my back.
I'm
so it's
telling you
pretty,
to go see Corey to get that,
Yeah, it's pretty,
get some tissue, you know?
pretty sensitive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will you do it or?
I don't know. Will it fix it in one shot?
Well, I think if you open up that tissue, you know, it's
I mean, it's so painful. I don't
like
even
what,
wanna-
if you touched it.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about
We're talking
touching it.
straight.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. A lot of, you know, we'll talk more as we get into Olympia and all that
Yeah.
stuff. We're still further enough away, and
Yeah.
we had Sean Ray on the podcast. Obviously, we talked about that a couple sound bites from that. We had Ali Bilal, who's the men's physique. He was second to Ryan
Oh,
Terry last year.
yeah.
He was on. And today we have Mike the Badass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So just
awesome.
getting ready. Black Friday shoots, Young LA, all next week, and we're starting to get, you know, all that stuff. We have a Batman collaboration with the clothing. It's gonna be
Oh.
awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
They do all of that.
Yep, a lot of collabs.
Collabs,
Superman, Tom and Jerry, they did.
Gold's
Scooby Doo,
Gym.
yeah, everything. Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for following along. Make sure you're getting your walking in. We brag about the weather here in Vegas, but you guys will see when you come to Olympia. In a
Yeah,
few
it's
weeks.
gonna
It's
be
only
great.
3 weeks away, so
Yeah.
we'll see you guys at the next Jaywalk. Dave and I, we're out.
All right.